переключаться. Ну, качество мне уже нравится. Качество трансляции мне нравится. Качество трансляции прям хорошее. Боже, что это? Что это за страшный звук?
To nazywasz walką? W dupie mam takie sranie w banie. Dam ci w mordę. Odwal się, spieprzaj.
Пока вроде нормально. Можно продолжать. Что мне надо сделать? Где-то 2 дня, короче, попроебываться, я понял. Какой-то хуйней позанимался. Например, поспать, пожрать, сходить в корчму. Потому что мне задание сейчас никто давать 100% не хочет. Квестов новых не появилось, как я понимаю, да? Никаких же квестов новых нет нигде. Турнир забаганный вроде нет. Вроде все нормально.
To nazywasz walką? W dupie mam takie sranie w banie.
Ну тогда погнали, чем мы займемся. Может быть даже алхимией. Почему бы
Wal
нет?
się!
Почему бы не заняться алхимией? Тут есть что-то? Какие-то травы, муравы. Возьмем. Черные перья. Кабана, блядь. Артемизия. Ну давай сделаем. Что тут надо? Алфей, зверобой,
To
брось.
nazywasz walką? W dupie mam takie sranie w banie.
Спиртяка. Брось шалфей в котелок. Ворота.
Next time I should use fresh herbs.
Хватит. Противоядие? А у меня есть противоядие? Если нет, давай приготовим. А, нет, подожди. Хотя ладно, пускай будет. Что там надо? Чертополох, крапива, уголь. На воде.
No wonder it turned out bad with such dried up herbs.
Надо без стрелка сделать. Спирт. Женщин 3 оборота. Измельчи зверобой и добавь в котелок.
It's no wonder it turned out bad with such dried up herbs.
Погибли. Еще здесь, по-моему, краснобай.
good at all. That'll be those old herbs.
Спасительное мнение.
Like that, huh? What the fuck was that? Yield! Oh, don't come! No shot!
Отлично.
Next time I should use fresh herbs.
Что там? Самогон. Самогон. Это мне не надо. Сыч. Живая вода. Характер. Хлеб. Ладно, хрен с ним. Чё?
Nice!
Так, а где остальные-то, собственно? О. Что, спать? Лечь? Чё? Или чё? Сейчас проверю. Или чё? Чё, спать? Лечь?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good hip?
You told me to come back for sausages. So here I am.
No hurry, eh? Sausages not grow on trees. Come back when they're ready.
I hope it's a quiet evening.
What do you think about Malashov? We were damn lucky.
Unlike the villagers, I don't even want to know how many you left lying dead.
Well, we did what we had to.
That's what you men always say. Better them than us, that's war.
But
But what? What? You lot slaughtered innocent people. Mothers, fathers. Didn't you live through it yourself?
I couldn't do anything.
Sure. No one can ever do anything. You're just following orders. But the dead don't care. And Berta paid the price for all of you. Sometimes I wonder if we're any better than animals.
What animals?
Leave me be. Go and celebrate your victory or something.
Any idea what'll happen next?
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else? That's all we ever seem to do, in case you hadn't noticed.
Sometimes I ask myself what me and Capon have got ourselves into.
I'd tell you what you've got yourselves into, but I don't want to start cursing.
I'd like to learn a few tricks from you.
All right, but it'll cost you. I won't trouble myself with you for free.
It seems like dogs obey your every word. What sort of tricks are those?
I don't know. I just play with them. They don't complain, and they're grateful for every caress.
Will you tell me how to handle them?
Listen up then, my disciple.
Надо же как-то время скоротать.
Is it so cold?
What do you think of Rosa Ruthard? Never met a girl like her before.
What do I know? She's a Schickse, so not for me. She's quite comely, but a bit too smart for her own good. A man has to be wary of those, or else he will end up like Adam did with Lilith. Think of the poor fellow who will have her for a wife one day.
О, Юра бой.
What would you like?
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
Certainly. We're open.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
You certainly won't regret it. My bars are first class.
Hi. You definitely know what you're doing. I'd be happy to see you again.
Один
Christ,
маяк, а
pardon me.
Подожди. Или это и есть моя кровать? Да, это моя кровать. Ну все, спать тогда. Теперь можно смело спать аж до 7 утра. Ой, мне сны опять снятся всякие. Флэшбэки. Какую деревню? Сожгли, да? Ну да. Как мы поступили с этой деревней? Ну что ж поделаешь?
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man. War is a nasty business, but I see that no longer bothers you. I'm pleased you took my lesson to heart. You can't kill me. You're the same as me.
Right.
Oh yes, my family was slain too. By the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Ебать, пора начинается, сука. Сразу вспоминаются Left 4 Dead. Подожди. Мы ж не доспали.
Morning, Kamoshko.
Is von Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Наконец-то, блядь.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Hold your horses. He's a noble and Sigismund's right hand. If we torture him, he'll be no use to us as a hostage, and Sigismund will be out to avenge him.
That's true. Even though I'd be only too happy to settle scores with him. I gave him my word.
Why the fuck should I care about that?
When it comes down to it, the word of a nobleman is an oath before God. Even the devil must respect that.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked to meet at Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right. Apart from von Aulifs, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And will also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and the Obst won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling, so the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former Mintmaster, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Rutard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mintmaster's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisik?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mintmaster's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not? I had a feeling you were not concerned about a few corpses. At Malashov, you slaughtered the whole village. What is one legate compared to that?
Jesus! Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell? Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears!
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
Alright, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury. That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not gonna play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
Alright. Can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and may be guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
Zizka's right. I can do this on my own.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
Lucky me.
How do we even get inside Ruthard Palace?
At midnight, you climb onto the battlements, turn on your heel 3 times, say the magic formula, and it'll open up.
What?
I've told you, haven't I? Via the secret passage. I know where the entrance is, so all you have to do is come with me.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
You're observant. When they captured Pa, von Bergov's people stormed into Ruthard Palace.
He didn't come to capture you personally?
No. And that really suited his people. They grabbed whatever they could get their hands on. After what you did to Malashov, we may have lost everything we had.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero! But since I'm the one who knows the way, I'll be going first.
Погнали. Чё ты стоишь-то? Жопой своей крутишь. Я уже бегал, блядь, по всем этим местам. Пока ты там книги свои ёбаные писала, блядь, так. Малишев сожгли. Нахрен.
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
Есть такое, есть.
But there's no other path anyway. Where are you going? We go this anyway. What's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Supdol, he looked like he was about to faint. All right, keep your secrets.
Что? Ты что-то спрашивала? Я туда. Паночка, я отвлекся.
Oof, startled me. So, are you regretting taking me with you?
On the contrary, glad to have such pleasant company. And to be escorting you home.
If it still is our home. Maybe there's a new master of the house now.
You mean Vavak?
Maybe. Or Fridush Kummel, his lapdog. If he hasn't escaped the leash. Damn, I didn't count on it being so deep.
И чё?
Everything alright?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
Well, so what? It's hardly more than knee deep.
That may be so, but a courteous man should offer to help a lady.
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. Well, you said it was hardly knee-deep.
Подожди. Да, перейдем, блядь, в боевой раскрас, так сказать.
Is that how you carry a lady, you oaf?
Well, don't complain. No one ever taught me how to do it.
And it shows. Oof. Be careful.
It's just a short way. Hang on.
Бросить тело, блядь. Бросить, сука, тело.
Oof. Well, you could have been gentler, but I suppose I should be glad you got me here in one piece.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Ну что, придется драться, нахуй. Давай подожди. Можно выпить живую водичку, кошачьи лапочки. Ну, хорошо. Что делать будем, блядь?
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
Давай, давай.
So you want me to get rid of them? But what will you do? I'm responsible for keeping you safe.
Don't you worry. You don't have to hold my hand in my own home. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Значит, желудочную пьем. Вот это пьем. Вот это пьем. И вот это пьем. Все пьем, блядь. И берем лук. Здравствуйте.
Jesus Christ, protect me! He shot me! Now you're gonna get it!
Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
Дурачок, что ли?
Fuck you!
Да подожди.
Useless!
Подожди. Оружие. Дурачный. Что у меня за меч? Что у меня за меч? Мгм. Всех убил. Ходи, да. Ходи всех.
Henry, over here.
Шо? Все? придурочную играют тут, блядь. Капусту, что ли? Черт, да, иду.
Are you alright?
I am. For now.
Да иду
Are you
я.
all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
Stop shouting! What if there's more of them?
There are. That's why I'm shouting.
What?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it! I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Сейчас сделаем все.
We're gonna gut you, you whore son. You wanna try me, wanker? See you, shit. You know, match for me. I've been waiting for you.
Вот и все, дружи, с чем-то. Who is next? Всех перебью, блядь. Отвечаю. Всех. Еще вам, суки, колыбельного нахуй налью, блядь. Все пограбили, да? Все, сука, спиздили вообще, нравится, блядь.
If you open it, you'll... What's that sound?
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are
Они же
they
бомжи, блядь.
gone?
Да.
All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
Ух, какая роспись.
So, here we are. Welcome
Muslim.
home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
So don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
That's nice. But no one can get back my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. Some of them are maybe worth more than this entire place.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right?
Да.
If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court, and God forbid you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
Are you mad at me because of what happened at Malashov?
Am I mad? Not exactly. I just thought you were different. That you wouldn't stoop to the level of those... well... Ziska and the devil.
What exactly is your problem with Zizka and the devil? Von Burgov is responsible for quite a few dirty tricks too.
They're monsters. with no honor or conscience. They and that pack of theirs. I don't trust them, and they're frightening.
But you can trust me? Or are you lumping us all together now?
No, it's not that. But I thought, or maybe I was just hoping, that you were different.
I'm sorry I let you down.
That's a good start.
An apology is hardly enough for you to forgive me, I know. But I'd like to prove to you that I'm not like that. And I never will be.
Да
Thank
ладно, я там
For your
убил
candor.
всего-то
If you get the king's silver,
пару селян,
my father
блядь.
and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
It's such a shame. I'll actually miss you.
Is that so? Well, I'll miss you too.
But if you're safer that way, then it's probably for the best.
There's nothing left here anyway. Just look around. Oh well, there's no use in crying over spilled milk. Ziska's herd will be here tomorrow. I'd like to get some sleep before then. Would you please leave me alone?
All right. I'll keep watch downstairs.
What about Vabak? You were supposed to go and see him today.
I was. But that was before we knew what to expect here. I can't leave you alone now. So it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Thank you. And you get some sleep too, so you're rested up for it.
Хорошо. Прилечь и поспать. Чё я без шлема, блядь? Это лучше. Блять, где мне поспать, нахуй?
They left no stone unturned.
Бани. Половецкий шлем. Самаская рубаха вора. Продать можно. Продать можно. Продать. Это я одену на себе. Так, игрок. Все, спать.
Christ. Is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Пойдем, поглядим. Что там? Подожди. Квесты. Как было 2. Так и осталось. Жишка.
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Да, идем. Точнее, иду. Пойду. О, Кубенко, ты тоже здесь. Здорово, блядь. Кубенко с нами. Подъемная лошадь. Наверное, петушок мне не надо, а вот краснобайчика можно хуйня. Можно переодеться в панскую снарягу.
Watch out!
Отойди отсюда. Идем. Обитает направо.
You know them only too well. Like Satan himself, they lurk in their holes. The foulest den of vice, where they...
Сейчас будет либо драка, либо мы по-хорошему разойдемся.
Stop gaping and... Hey, what the hell are you looking for?
Master Vavak is busy.
What are you on about? I can clearly see you two aren't Vavak's men.
How could you possibly know, eh?
Vavak's guards wear his crest. A golden 5-petaled rose on a blue field. Come clean. Whose back are you watching? Some thieves?
No thieves. Christian of Pisek is visiting.
The steward of the Royal Mint.
Christian of Pisek? I know him. If he's here, I want to talk to him.
Hey, should we believe him?
Why not let him go? He's alone. If anything happens, we could just kick him out.
Please, come in.
Ага, еще бы, блядь, вы меня не пустили бы.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
В смысле никого, блядь? Тут же никого. кости, сука, рубятся.
Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I have my ways.
All right then. Keep your secrets.
What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing. But I've got a different question. How much did they pay you to tell them about the mint?
Vavat was stealing from the town.
And I could happily continue if you weren't such an honest idiot. Instead of which, I was almost caught and hanged. Fanush, Milosh, come here. Defend yourself. Or don't. At least it'll be easier.
Что ты делаешь, придурок?
No, you don't. Ah, fuck that. We're gonna gut you, you. Ha, fuck you. No, you don't. I've been waiting for you. Ah, fuck that. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! You fuck yourself, bastard! I'll sort you out nicely.
Ну чё ты всел-то, блядь? Встань! Ну жоп писецкий. Ты да выебывался. Ты да выебывался. Я тебе должен сказать. Так, а что там в записочке написано? Ну-ка. Мешок гвоздей, нахрен отмычки. Борсокожника, блять, это что еще за херень? Так, господа, подожди. Что тут написано? Пану Кристину Королевскому минцмейстеру на Влашском дворе в собственные руки. Ежели ты эти сроки считаешь, что знаешь, что меня давно в городе нет. Я знаю, что ты подхалим. Уже давно на мое место глаз положил. Так забирай, крыса паршивая. Я тебе этого от всего сердца желаю. И жаль только я твоей рожи не увижу, когда ты узнаешь, где я оставил ключ. Остается только пожелать тебе с честью насладиться новым титулом. Ведь пробудет он у тебя все равно недолго. И пусть Влашский двор под землю провалится. Городской совет монастырский вином захлебнется. Тайное предприятие разоблачат. А вас с братом на одной шибенице повесят. Нахер тебя, нахер ключ, нахер все. Так, ребятки, почему здесь, сука, так темно, блядь? Когда уже изобретут электричество? Так, подожди. Что-то я ни хрена, блядь, не понял. Достать ключ. Чего? Блядь, нихуя не понял. Мне придется... Что сделать?
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.
Че, я грязный весь в говне, да? Пиздец. Поделаешь. Зато хоть дождь идет, хоть помоюсь, блядь, на ходу. Так, а куда мне идти-то, собственно? Обратно. Переодеться, блядь, в знатные одеяния. Влашский двор, блядь. Охуеть нахуй. Влашский двор. Роза. Мне не нравится роза, она какая-то странная. Очень. Здравствуйте, уважаемый.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quelle puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavak has disappeared. I found the key in his house. But I also met Christina Pisek there. He tried to kill me.
Good thing he didn't succeed. How did that end up?
He's dead.
At least he won't rat on us.
The main thing was to get the key, and we did. What's worse is that we don't have anyone inside the court. Well, can't be helped. Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
But you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a hole there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
Нихуя не понял, что они хотят сделать. Роза, здравствуйте.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Ruttard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed everywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade?
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
You'd better hold your nose and look before your feet when you enter.
All right then. I'll try.
Блять, смотри, подземный ход. Это же и есть Влашский двор, правильно? Ты, блядь. Надо лазить только в этом. Шмуре.
Shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
Лучше, блядь. Давай спрыгивай, да, блядь. Спрыгивай, блядь.
What?
What?
Careful.
Easy, good horse.
What's the pond thing?
Is this your first time riding a horse?
Кто там у меня уже бежит, блядь? Блять, не понял. Мне не надо было, блять, пиздец, уходить. Поехали обратно. Чё? Кто? Почему готов? Чё? Не понял, блядь. Ты чё, взбунтовался, что ли? Вообще охренел, блядь. Тупица, нахуй. Иди нахуй. Вот бой с голиафами закончился, блядь. С своей шайкой, блядь, воровской. Чё вы делаете вообще, нахуй? Вы вообще поняли, блядь? С кем вы, блядь, меч скрестил, нахуй? Ты, блядь. Выродок лысый, сука, вонючий, блядь. Голиаф, блядь, пиздец. Имя подобрал, нахуй тебе. Дурачок ты, сука, а не голиаф, блядь. Скотина, блядь.
Greetings, Henry.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
I told him I'd rather go with you.
You made the right choice. Brabant would have talked your head off.
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Это шо? Украсть? А зачем?
Let us go. that smell.
Фу, как воняет. Пизди, блядь. Что у нас тут?
Shit down here. It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. Ah, and it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Žižka and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
Уж сыча ебануть. Что думаешь?
And watch your head.
Ну, сколько времени?
If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick.
А я не слышу ничего. Вообще не ощущаю, прикинь. Прикинь? Чему, блядь?
I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here.
Вот тут рабы, смотри. Ух ты, ебать, серьезно? Взломаем. Подожди, взломать надо. Книжка есть.
Do you hear that too?
The dead? Nothing? I'd be more afraid of the living if I was you.
What the?
Ну вот и все. Ходи.
Nothing here. We have to go somewhere.
Еще деньги? Откуда?
Does not go any further, so it has to be around here somewhere. Take a look around. Keep your eyes peeled so we do not have to stay here all night.
That sounds different. We have it.
It should be somewhere.
That might do it.
Come, let us go back. Have you ever been to Kuttenberg? Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Aye. He was here on business and brought me along as help. But I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
Может быть. Не исключено. Блять, лук охуенное оружие, блять, а я, сука, с этими ручницами с пищалями, блять, мучился нахуй. О, Катеринка, ты тут кашеваришь. Умничка. Я на ней женюсь потом.
didn't stare.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could, and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
О, спасибо.
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Loretz.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. Now don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh?
All right. Let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
Да, ясно, ясно.
I was hoping you'd be coming with us in the morning. That's a shame.
Don't get me started on that. It can't still be dangerous for me, can it? I mean, it's been some time since our escape from Malashov. And von Bergov is locked up in Sokdol. Well, at least I'll get a good night's sleep.
Just you wait. The real trouble will only erupt after we pull off that robbery.
True enough. But I'd still rather go with you. The only entertainment I have here is looking at the pretty girls and listening to Brabant's incredible adventures. Both of which can be entertaining, of course, up to a point.
Ага. Так, господа, я пойду кофе себе поставлю. Подождите-ка.
Znowu słota. Psia jura.
Так. Ну что, погнали готовиться. Ой, блядь, тихо, микрофон. Тихонько, не падай. Погнали готовиться к последнему походу. Надеюсь. Сколько там миссий, блядь, осталось? Мне это же интересно. Ну, за сегодня я, понятное дело, не успею пройти. К последнему. Так, что тут у нас? Fucking. Книги.
Can we go to Lorette's now?
I reckon it's too late now, eh? We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow, while it's still dark, understand?
Да, давай. Погнали. Мне все равно делать нехуй, блядь. Ой, блядь. Все попадало нахуй. Все нахуй попадало, блядь.
Buono il pollo, eminenza.
Un secondo. Продолжаем.
Così così, eh? Cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare.
Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non cuer... Vos nos... Vos non vulnerabo. Nobis... Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazzi. Ita. Ragazio.
Can you cut it short?
Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober.
Ah! Fucking hell! Andiamo! Forza! After them! They must get away!
Все пошло опять по пизде нахуй.
Figlio di puttana!
Блядь, а что мне делать-то? Давайте мне бежать туда. Нет, а я сбежать-то не дам, понятное дело. Не делай. Сука. Так вы свои или не свои, я что-то не знаю.
Stai attento!
Quick!
Più veloce! Ma io sto più veloce! Spara!
Quick!
Figlio di puttana!
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no?
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along, and then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria. Cosa vi Vergine Maria? Curvato un gambe! Aiuto!
Right, let's see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony. No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox! You are going straight to hell for that.
Kurwa, do diabła, tylko nie to.
That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're gonna be fighting over your Polish arse.
Przecież nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me? Why?
Because you're the legate now.
Да. Есть такое.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we gonna do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed. Our business here is concluded.
Are you going back to Ruthar Palace?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get Godwin into them, and hope we don't all end up on the gallows. We still have some time, so if there's something you need to do elsewhere, feel free.
Честно, нечем.
I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else once we get started.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last chance to tie up loose ends. Are you sure?
Вы приближаетесь к ключевому моменту. Осторожно. Вы приближаетесь к ключевому ключевому моменту после возвращения в замок Рутхарда вы на некоторое время лишитесь доступа к открытому миру, некоторые побочные задания пропадут. Да.
No reason to waste time.
Я готов. Я уже выполнил все. Все выполнил. Так, подожди. Я же все выполнил, правильно? Ну да, все. Мы на самый, что ни на есть, финишный прямой. Видится. Что за руда?
Stop playing the fool and try to get it right at least once. Buonasera, signori.
Who you call senior? Eh? We
Monsignore, mi spiace, but you've got it on back to front.
Oh, shit. How the hell can anyone know?
Please show me that swordsmanship.
I'd be glad to, my friend. But now isn't...
We'll have to wait at the end of the passage till they get to us. Devil knows.
How are the preparations coming along?
We're done with the preparations. It's time to get to the task. The plan is simple. We split into two groups. One will go underground and wait till the other group, who'll disguise themselves as Italians, gives the sign where to dig.
Once we've tunneled in, we'll take care of the entire church council and carry off the silver from the court to Ruthard Palace.
Here, we'll load it onto the wagons and get it out of the city as quietly as we can.
Who's going to the court through the cellar?
Everyone except Godwin, who's going to pose as the Cardinal. And Janos, Capon, Brabant, Ada and you. You'll play Godwin's retinue.
All right. I understand.
Brabant will teach you some Italian. Janos is pretty good at it, but Ada will have to keep his mouth shut.
What should we do during the council?
First, you get rid of the guards, and then you clear the path for us. Meanwhile, Godwin and Janos will try to buy you as much time as possible.
You have to keep in mind that those two buffoons at the council could blow our cover at any time.
And at that point, things could get pretty hectic in there.
But how will we tunnel through to you from the court?
Well, there's bound to be minting tools lying all over the place. You could do it with a finger up your ass.
And once you get to us, we go and get Godwin. What exactly do you intend to do with the church council?
We'll just lock them up. Having them at our mercy might be useful if anything turns to shit.
As it always does.
There's bound to be quite a banquet there, so they'll be alright for a while. And once they get out, they'll have other things to worry about.
By then, we'll be over the hills and far away.
You forgot about rescuing the lords.
We didn't. But they're not our main concern.
Excuse me?
The silver is our main goal at the court. If everything goes well, we'll free the lords.
But if we make a mess of it in there, the lords will have to fend for themselves.
Rose has been insisting we rescue her father right from the start. That's the only reason she's helping us.
There's already a good chance some of our men will die in there. There doesn't need to be any more deaths than necessary.
I promised Rosa we'd get Ruthard and the other lords out of there.
Whoa! I've been known to promise a lot less for a fuck.
Shut up. You've no idea why I made that promise. How could you?
If you say so. But you know how it goes. Talk's cheap. And maybe your Becker'll be enough to get her to forgive you for any disappointment.
I'll go and get ready.
Start with Brabant. Maybe you can manage Italian better than Ada. We just have to hope Godwin can keep up the act long enough.
Can you teach me something in Italian?
Mon Dieu, this is not something in Italian. I'm trying to convey to you the essence of the Italian tongue in a few sentences. Do you know what kind of a task this is? Herculean, mon ami. Herculean.
All right then. I'll try not to offend your linguistic sensibilities too much.
But you have to take it seriously. These blockheads are not listening to me at all.
To dlatego, że gadasz jak przygłup.
It sounds like baby. Mama, pee pee, poo poo.
Very well. We will start with a greeting, which you will need as soon as you arrive. Repeat after me. Buonasera, signori. Good evening, gentlemen.
Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera, signori.
That will do. Eder?
Buona sera, signori.
Perfect! You meet some Italian. You make him bleed out of ears.
Next, you have to know how to say thank you. We will say that fairly often. Every time someone opens the door for us or offers us food or drink. Molte grazie. Thank you very much.
Molte grazie.
Molte grazie.
That will do. Eder?
Morte grazie.
If I didn't know, I think you want to eat me.
Zamknij ryj, albo odgryzę ci rękę.
If you are somewhere where you should not be and you get cold, you will need an explanation. You got lost? For example, scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Scusi, mi sono parzo?
No, you are not listening. Once more. Scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was very good.
Curva. I tried to fuck with him and he prized me instead.
What did you say, Janosch?
Nothing.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was pretty close. Now let us try something more complicated. Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano. Every law has a loophole.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano. Fatta la legge, trovato...
Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano.
Parfait.
Co to za brednie? Nie nauczę się tego gówna.
You know, that sounds like goat pissing on a drum.
Whatever you say, let us move on. O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Either you eat the soup, or you jump out of the window.
O
mangio la minestra, o salto dalla finestra?
No, not like that. The intonation is all wrong. O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Either you eat the soup, or you jump out of the window.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Ha!
Very nice!
To też jakieś duby smalone.
It is an expression. Loosely translated, it means play by the rules or do not play at all.
Ah, I like it more with the soup.
Jem, że jest pola. Nie chcę udawać kogoś innego, zwłaszcza nie Woloszyna.
And one more phrase. Sei proprio un baccara. You are a real salted cod.
Sei proprio un bacala.
Sei proprio un baccalà.
Sam jesteś bakalarz, głąbie.
Excellent, Janosch. Almost perfect.
What does that actually mean?
It is another saying, a refined way of mocking someone. Well, I think we are finished. Any more? And you would get all mixed up. And if you are in a tight spot, leave it to me. D'accord?
What are we gonna do now?
Mademoiselle Rosa will give you some clothes to change into. When you look the part, go and see Godwin.
Угу. Базар ноль. Итальянские деяния, блядь. Что там? Гуччи, Ферруччи, Фенди, Френд, Dolce Gabbana, Armani, Versace, Gucci, Ferrucci, Fendi, Ferrand, Dolce Gabbana, Armani, Versace.
How are you so calm? You just need to maintain a healthy
Brabant said you had a change of clothes for me.
Everything is ready in that chest over there. You'll have to try not to make it too obvious that it's just a disguise.
Oh, don't worry. I'll fight the urge to chew with my mouth open and blow my nose into my sleeve. Anything else?
Don't get yourself killed. All the silver in the world isn't worth your life.
I'll do my best. And thanks for the clothes.
Где? Блять, а, в этом? Надо одеться. Блять. А мне меч полагается? Конечно. Конечно, меч. Ну, погнали. Бакута.
Can we leave now?
Oh well. It's time.
Lead on, Your Eminence. Godwin, from now on, only speak Italian. Got it? Remember, you're a cardinal. Nice and dignified, no sudden moves, and be nice to people. I'm sure the local merchants wouldn't mind if such a rare visitor bought something from them.
Capisco, mio fedele servitore.
Excellent. Let's go then. Buonasera, signori.
Пиздец.
Buonasera, coloni.
Cazzo!
На нас все смотрят, блядь.
Signores! Signori! Senti! Italiano! Cardinal!
Scusi, cornuto. Vedi?
Cosa offri? Guarda yourself, signore. Reliquie, rare. True arte.
And Gutenberg delicacies.
Mangiare? Capisci? No. Tutto lo preso. Nearly gratis.
Mangiare? Cosa hai di buono da mangiare?
Soltanto exquisite. A thing. Yummy. Mmm.
And everything's almost fresh.
Allora parla. Esagera.
You don't need delle due volte, signore. I have a vera salsiccia de Gutenberg, piena di carne, really good, yummy, mmm. Anche bacon from Gutenberg, tanto tempo maturata.
Hardly a tiny hint of green in it.
And if you would like a pane de Gutenberg, se ne ho.
There's no sawdust in it at all.
And finally, una potion di herbe che allevia hangover. It clears your testa y cama, the stomaco benche siciliano consumate se glasses of strong beer.
Tried and tested.
Cosa scegli, signore? At your service, signor?
Opere d'arte, dici?
tutto. The best. A bozzo del famous master Teodorico. He created during his visita to Gutenberg.
Guaranteed genuine.
Rara croce di silver with Saint Jacob's osso.
Straight from the chapel of Corpus Christi in Prague.
And I also have a questa bella statuina de legno of Saint Barbara. It is as if it were viva.
Beautiful workmanship. It would impress even the Pope himself.
Mi interessa la croce con le reliquie.
You have chosen molto bene. È a great lavoro by Master Wolf from Gutenberg, dall'inizio del regno King Wenceslas. The emperor himself dare lui the bone of San Giacomo from the Capella del Corpo de Dio.
A true holy relic.
They say it possiede il potere of the cure, miraculous maximus.
È una bella storia. Me la porto.
Grazie, Cardinale. Grazie. You really know your arte. Ovunque andrai. Tutti envy you. A great ricordo from Gutenberg.
Let's hope he doesn't examine it too closely. The silver layer's pretty thin.
Shut your pie-hole. San Giacomo, from this momento on, will proteggere you, his strong mano.
This bone is really human, too.
Ti serve something else?
Mi ha interessato quella bozzo. E addirittura vero.
È la cosa più vera. Really, true, there is. Il Master Teodorico painted it at the Osteria del Imperatore Carlo and gave it to Il Padrone.
Veramente?
Tell him about the dice game. That should work.
And he gave it to me when we played Daddy e lui lost.
Va bene. Me lo porto.
Bellissimo. You have done un buon business, signore. It will be the envy of everyone.
And I'll have to draw it all over again.
Shut up. Splendido. Superior. Do you want qualcosa altro?
Mi ha attirato l'attenzione alla statua di Santa Barbara.
I'm not sorpreso, è un pezzo. Unico creato from an unknown autore.
It's older than your grandma.
Forse it is older than Gutenberg. Ci lo sa?
Allora la compro.
Magnifico! Tutti envy you. Come sicuramente lo sai. We are construendo una cattedrale in her honor.
That is, we were building it. I mean, not me personally.
Se la tua magnificenza allows me, la costruzione will be used to praise ancor de Pio nostro Dio. Would you like qualcos altro, signore?
Mi basta.
As you wish, signore. Can I aiutare con un'altra cosa?
Non voglio niente, amico. Mi aspettano alla corte italiana. Mi inviano per qualcosa di importante. E ho comprato da te un pezzo di arte rara che ornerà la mia collezione.
I have no dubbi, signore. Allora, take care, and in bocca al lupo.
God be with you, Cardinal.
Что там хоть накупил, блядь?
Welcome to Gutenberg.
What an honor.
Signore, welcome to Gutenberg.
Tutto di buono. Grazie.
Grazie as well.
What a grand fella.
Ave.
Avete, vos etiam, illustres domini, sum Hieronymus nast, hodiernum conventum egregium constituo cutne antique civium concili iuso.
Ave, meaide Gianni Unger, dis Cardinal Legate Lorenzo Pozzo, excusing my language.
Bene, bene. Non necesse est ut te intendas.
Cardinalis Lorenzo Pozzo.
Exoptatus vos video cutne antique, Eminentia.
Tempus non perdamus.
Ad libitum. Domini insequem anime. Manete. Insolitum. Te... Alecunde te novi. Haven't we met somewhere?
Hic credis. Enrico talam benignam fatiam habet. Non primum creditur eum novice. Roma nunquam egressus est. Certe, Henrice? Certe Romanus superbus est?
Sì. Fatta la legge, trovato l'ingano.
Vero.
I could have sworn that somewhere. Nihil refert. Introveniamus, Domini.
Сука, спалили нахуй.
Exe aula italica. Utinam vos sonitus non turbare. Signatores adhunc laborem hodiernum non perfetsorum. Mox finient et tranquillitatem habebimus. Aula italica est moneta media finium bohemicorum. Tantum eoloco grossum verum licet godere. In fabricis cornos dexteri aulae, bacula argentia feriuntur. Ex quo numi cudantur.
Jerome, a word. Can I interrupt?
Putur vos spatium inspecere vele, fortasse serius. In area nos expectant. Yes, but keep it brief, would you? What are the lords complaining about this time?
What do you think? They are worried they will not be getting any sleep again.
They can rest easy. This is a church council, not some villager's boozer.
It had better be.
Listen, Chaba. It's nice you care so much about their comfort, but you're weeping over the wrong grave. I'll have some more wine sent to them. Maybe it'll dull their senses and they'll sleep like stones. Will that be enough?
We will see. Neither you nor the steward have to listen to their whining all the time.
De mora me excuso. Exe Chaba Molnar. Dicitur eum virum validissimum ex regno Hungaria esse. Hoc tempore hic. Unum munus facit. Set non moremus. Pergamus. Etse preghaus. Hic grossa cuduntur. Si vultis. In ordine vos ad portabo
Vi
et
saluto,
unum
signor
proprium
Cardinale.
pudere poteritis. Aliquiste convenire cupit domine cardinalis. Etse imperator custodum aule Italice Iosifus Cabrini. Verus Italicus.
Benvenuto fra di noi, Sua Eminenza, Cardinal Pozzo. Non vedevo l'ora di fare la conoscenza di un compaesano. Scusatemi, non ho capito.
Certe, necesse.
Signor Cardinale, ma se siamo compaesani?
Leave it be. Excusa eum, Eminentia. Magno pere gavisus est. Possumusne peregere?
Eamus.
Excellent. Giuseppe.
Yes?
The Cardinal and his aide are coming with me to the hall. See to it their retinue is made comfortable in the kitchen.
As you wish. I will take care of it.
Insequeme, queso. Eos eminentia cardinales Pozzo.
Mihi excusate morum, cum gaudio do tibe in abatia nostra sed lice hospitium sed circumstantia. Difficile sicut.
Tue ementia. Fraternitas Christi corporis ecclesiam sanctae Barbarae edificat ad moiarem Dei gloriam. Osnum stat toto urbs.
Et veritatem non vult accepere, sed lice monastarii gratia mons cutnum magnus est.
Sancta Barbara, patrona frassorum.
Eternitas tua imperamentum est, in communi ad diem. Novis non est opus areo templo, consentisne mihi cardinales.
Что?
Venite, sodales cari. Puto melius esse primo biberi. Audivi vos habere in urbe viniam.
Vinum excellentem habetis, ex monasterio estni?
Non. Monastarium vinum proprium habet ad occasiones speciales. Ex vineis localibus provenit. In lor sea occasionem habuistis ut id gustaritis.
Imporetia nostra breviziana, vino locali etiam admissam utimus. Gratias agimus pro benignitate, amici nostri hieronymi.
Mentionem non meret.
Possibili est quoque vinum monasteriale gustari?
Certe, sed non expectabamus tuam eminentium cupiditatem habetorum esse. Si finis actorum bonus est, pro adequat ampulis legatum mitem.
Inter nos, miraculum magnum non est.
De gustibus non est disputandum.
Ad medullam iamus. Recte arbitratus sum contentionum vestram nullum eventum habuisse.
Incommode ita est. Pars contrario non vult ex proposito sua exire, quod inter nos discordium seminavit.
Monasterium non vult mente comprehendere, credentes novum templum habere vele. Donationes in proximis annis clare ostendunt urbem sodelitati. Nevitiae et sanctae Barbarae suffragari.
Sed nova tempora sunt. Rex sigus mundus declaravit se statum sed litia malini sostenere.
Dic nobis cardinalis, quae est opinio pape Bonifaci hoius casus?
Papa monasterium sed Letianum sustenet. Cuput ut nihil mutetur.
Benedico eo sanctitati. Rectum considium est.
Sed ignorat situm rerum. Quomodo expilatio suo arbitria agere potest. Et aquae te misit? Ideo ut opus delias in nomine eus, quod per longa secula facimus?
Sed detit mihi facultatem de re cogitari, de hoc opus discurrere.
Bene id audio.
Colec vere cum ambabus discordiae partibus et cogitate opinionibus tuis. Tempus habes, ut de omnibus rebus bene cogitatus sis. cum resolutos eris, factiorem adjuvatorem tum, et fac sermonem finalem in quo decretum tum nunciabis.
Intelligo facile non erit. Opus est omnia bene. Loqui... colloqui... discurrere.
Bene te habes, cardinalis?
Ego potio egio fauces sica est.
Hey, Signor Cardinale.
Well, it may come as a surprise to you.
Cosa vuoi?
We must help Henry and others some way.
The best way to help them is not to give ourselves away.
I say nothing. It's up to you and your Latin speaking.
I'll have to help it a little.
I get it. We lucky we got lots of booze here. But do not go crazy.
I won't, Ma.
And I see that fella who bring us here. He watch you close. You got to make like real legit.
Christ, you're making me even more nervous than I was before.
Easy, Kamashko. Just make like you know what you're doing, like you understand these dumb church fuckers, blah 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 blah. And I have one more good idea.
Allora, dimmi.
How you talk about wine supply, Janos think, hey? I ask for more. I send guards to town, they gone. Our people not have to fight with them.
Что будешь делать? Попросить вина?
How apt. Cardinalis, loquere possumus.
Come here.
Domini?
Cardinalis, bonus inter nos es.
I hope he'll understand you. You can't speak proper Latin even when drunk.
That's right.
You don't even know your dico dicere, so shush. Rogare quid vele, nos hic ille aduavare.
Sciri velibam aliquis di his concilium.
He speaks almost like you.
Maybe he's making fun of you.
Shut the hell up. Certo, ego te omnia dicere, non edificare templum sancta Barbara pro urbs malum magnum est. Eius sanctitas intelligere, quod metallici, incolas urbs et vulgus mons cutna vele proprium sacrarium.
Tell him the abbot's a moron.
Come on now, Wenzel.
Abbatis Ioannes durus et non sedere, nec non archiepiscopus Praga Zbigniew Zaitz non procedere.
Here's an even bigger moron, old alphabet.
Itaque nos sperare in justitia sancta sedes.
Commodo videtis iusititia sancta sedis?
Debere nos sustinere. Barbara debet esse independente.
Debet?
Vos votare, malum arbitrium agere.
Did he even understand you?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like he did.
Mons cutna pulcher urbs, de eum potes locvere.
Certo, eminente. Verbum tuum nos gaudio implet.
What does he say about Kuttenberg?
He likes it.
Well, that's good, eh? Ask him if he bought anything here.
They've already drunk half the vineyard on the town's bill, so he could spend some groschen to make up for it.
Hic esse multi venditores excellentes. Tuiam emere hic aliquid?
Ego emere statua Sancta Barbara, magnifica caelatura, libor vulgaris.
What's he blabbering about?
Quiet. Bene tu emere, eminentia. Nostros sculptores exceptionales esse, et petites artifices. Puto tu esse contentus.
A figurine? Pah! You can get a dozen of those for a groschen at the market.
I bet they fleeced him like a sheep, the fool.
Ego emere opus magister Theodoricus. Mirabiliter congruere non credere talis artifex.
Magister Theodoricus.
Theodoric?
Those two are at it again. How many have they sold now? Must be at least 15.
Quiet! Domini propter te gaudent. Vera raritas est.
That's right, sir.
It's exquisite.
Ego emere crux reliquias, refertu in ea os sancti Jacobi.
Certe tu contentus. He bought a crucifix with a bone of St. James. Where could he get such a thing?
A genuine one? Nowhere.
Someone got the better of him.
But it's strange to see a papal legate fall for the tricks of relic hawkers.
You're right. It is strange. Magna fortuna tu. Gratulationes sinceras.
Nihil aliud non emeri.
Sitio tu invenis aliquid.
We can recommend something else to him.
Something really expensive. Make him splash out.
Cur hic custosus?
Well, tantum custodes honor. Non debere timere.
Bene. Prudens videtur. Cum dignitatem videtur.
Nos gaudere.
What did he say?
Some courtesies, apparently. That's all he seems able to say.
What a peculiar legate he is.
Ebire debuit.
Salve, cardinalem.
Salve.
Shall we? I think the abbot is right. Why venture off the beaten path?
What are you blabbering about, Franz? Said let's take advantage of Kuttenberg.
Блять, с кем мне там говорить?
E allora?
Janos has one more idea.
Qualcos'altro?
You can say, hey, good food. Then send for cook.
Why would I do that?
Our boys in kitchen, hey? Cook gone, they can sneak out, right?
That makes sense, all right.
But first taste some food, so you do not look like fucking Humai.
No decision will be reached today.
Nobody expects that. But hopefully we can at least make some progress.
You know how these clerics are. They eat and drink everything in sight before they...
Say a word.
And they call that Niku.
Domini Patris.
Vestra Eminentia.
Laudetur Dominus Jesus Christus.
Ego velicire quid rogatus vester esse, pars monastica.
Rogatus noster?
Eminentia eo vult loquid rogato nostro communi in consilio hoc. Malinus et sedletium. Bene intelligo?
Ita, recte.
Rogamus ut monastario et paritiae malanensi, auctoritas revertat cave semper eorum fuit.
Praecipuum ios baptimatale et funerarium, curationem tote civitatis malinensis, et praesertim patem ex reditibus metallicis.
Sodalitas est dissolvenda. Eis templus ante papale deruendum. Et ut lapida usuris sint ad proposita larabilia.
Traditiones sustenemus, non rebellionem sine causa et sine Deo ut ei.
Ego, vos intelligere.
Felicis sumus, cardinalis. Speramus te nos nunc sustentorum esse.
Vos potesse mi dicere, qui esse in concilium hoc, aliquid iam sire, sed aliquid etiam a te sire vele.
Siri sed, personum sodalitatis geret et surdos, penvitianos conradas et, famulus eos et cerdos Antonios ex visoca.
Fanatici sunt. Fanatici qui improba facere possunt.
Et musa ex Maria et siam adest. Quem misit rex Sigismundus?
Musulmanos est. Qui dicitur peritum in iuribus nostris esse.
Ad hoc occasio non fuit eo plus quam salutationes dicere, sed bene bohemice loquitur.
Dicitur eum pluris linguas novice quam Sigismundum, sed nestio curat sit.
Dominum albicum ex Venisova autem bene novimus. Monastarium nostrum sepe visitavit.
Legatus archiepiscopi pragensis est, et arbitror eum nos sustenturum esse.
Dissimilis in colarum montis cutna, qui advenerunt pro sodalitatem pugnatum. Sed citos sias eos sententias superficiales habere. Non debemus eis respectum habere.
Ego intelligere. Non audiri in cole urbis.
Qui in cola?
Omnes. Ego non audire.
Nunc nestio de colloquaris, cardinalis.
Exactior verba dicere potes?
Non grave esse. In ordine.
Quid cogitas?
Be turbat magnitudiem mons cutna.
Eo vis dicere quanta urb sit?
Ita. Magna et certe dives.
Certe veritas est. Non omne quod nitet argentum est, eminentia.
Sub semine lucenti, occultatur locus plenus peccatorum.
Crimina, fraudes, occisiones, ea orbs animam suam quotidie perdit, et eventus factorum sodalitatis, quam plus tenet volumen numorum, quam bonum eos paretianorum.
Ego autem cire. In viis falsus mercator. Falsus mercis vendere.
De eo audavi?
Haud admiror.
Spero te victimam non fuisse.
Fraudavet me. Horribili inferi. Hoc non bonum. Bona memoria.
Interigo. Et dolio id tibi accidisse. Infeliciter te adiuvare non possum.
Certa res est. Ego praesertim dolere.
His Latin's rather garbled.
I noticed that too. Strange.
Domine vobiscum.
Et tecum, eminentia?
Dominus hic peregrinus.
Tua eminencia?
Quis es?
Nomen mehe Musa, ex distanti Malia venio.
Cur tu hic? Tu Christianus?
Christianus non sum, sed multum de Jesu Christi doctrina didici. Tenet me structura et hierarchia ecclesia vestre. Notabilis est. Ad vitsum Sigismunde area accedo et conarboro solutionem discordiarum inspicere. Precipue modum in quo solvetur.
Tu et noscere bene, ego videre.
Certe?
Quid tu putari di omnia hic?
Putas? Idec vo hic agitur? Mihi omnia clara videntur. Monastarium sed Latianum et Paritia Beneficiana secundendunt de Sancta Barbara Templo. Quod non parvos numus, a conditoribus vert, sed lesium ad hoc tempus meliorem statum habet. Meritus eos est quod adfesium factum sit. Conato hunc statum conservare. Paretia Beneficiana Sancta Barbara edificatione ex aerum auctoritate alabe vult. Fortasse eos vult superare. Id non accidet. Unico solutio est eos adducere ad reconciliationem, ad postremum, ex maiora Iesu Christi gloria nituntur. Tantum sententia mea est, non necesse ude eat consentias.
Nescio considerare debo.
Es conciliuntum, eminencia.
Ego nunc abire debere.
Bene, cardinales.
Salve?
Cardinales?
Sibus his miriabilis est.
Gaudio eum tibi placere.
Ego videre et coquvus vele.
Coquvum videre vis. Eum accessere possumus. Tonda! Go and fetch the cook!
Vinum. Bonum.
Gaudio it tibi placere.
Bellum. Plus.
Fumodo plus?
Sancto Patri etiam vinum placet. Illa belle vinum de Montecutna gustare.
Aha. It accessere possumus. Milda! Find Joseph and tell him to send someone to my cellar. Bring 2 or 3 kegs. And be quick about it! Aliquid aliud?
Ita, se videtur.
Certe.
Magister, ego saluto.
Cardinales Pozzo. Me ministine me?
Ita, memino, tu ex Praga.
Ex Vidisova. Albicus ex Vidisova. Patavi nos insidimus. De jure canonico discuristi. Cardinales, rogationem ne habuisti?
Ego sentia tua rogare vele de concilio hoc.
Sententia mea?
Sententia. Opinio.
Utos curilum iocum esse. Mons cutna pars melini fuit. Cudevitias molera paretia marinensis? Fuiset melios si sodalitas prudenta regisit. Conditorus numos suos utilius adhibere possunt. Ad renovationem monasteri exempli gratia. Bene impossibile est ibi vivere.
Et quid hic facere?
Edificationem diruebo et sodalitatem rursum ad crucem ecclesia marinensis potam.
Magister, ego nunc furia.
Ave, Cardinales Pozzo. Well, sir.
That's much better.
Cardinales? Cur non loquimini cum hominibus qui propter vos advet...
Ah, puto te clarum coquum esse.
Bow, you cretin.
Your Holiness.
Bene laboravisti. In mensa papale tale ingenium omnes vident.
It's a compliment. He says the Pope himself would appreciate your cooking.
Many thanks, sir. May I ask what the gentleman liked best?
Gratias tibi agit eminencia. Et sidi velet qui sibi tibi maxime placerent. Cardinalis?
Putu omnia magnifica esse, ob ovo usque ad mala.
From the egg to the apple. It's a saying. It means he liked it all.
Even the roast?
When he says everything, he means everything.
Potesti mihi dicere quomodo suave cibus faciatur.
He wants to know the recipe.
I salted the meat plenty, on all sides, and then marinated it in wine with herbs, dill, cumin, coriander, parsley, and onion for 1 whole day. And then I roasted it over the fire, catching the juices and spreading them over the meat again until it got golden. I made the sauce from the leftover marinade, boiled it in a kettle and thickened it with flour. But be careful, sparingly with the flour.
Wait, stop! I can't translate all this. Tibi omnia scribent.
Magnificum, cum revertor, mox eadabo coquine papale. Sanctus pater cum delectatione edit et meliorem sententiam habebit de Bohemicis.
Tantus honor.
What did he say?
Make a bow, you oaf.
Sir?
Gaudeo me te novice.
He's pleased to meet you.
Thank you kindly, sir.
De novo gratias magnas agit.
Intellexe. Vir vine peritus sine premio esse non potest. Vinum exquisitum nobiscum potare potest. Et apud nos morare potest quam juvult. Opus eos opus divinum est.
Oh. All right. Go and pour yourself a cup. You did well. But no mucking around. Finish your drink and get back to the kitchen.
I'll drink to your health, my lord. Thank you. Finally, some appreciation, vendor. Finally. Now, wash it down.
Ты какой гобелен. Опа, это что, дверь? Дверь.
Gustoso. I'm pretty thirsty. Hai un'altra idea?
Maybe we do something about guards too. But I not know what.
Fratris. Vitricus. Patris.
Vestra Eminencia.
Laudatur eum in eternitatem.
Vos esse sodalitas. Quid vele?
Ita? Sodalitas sumus. Et quid volumus?
Ita. Quid vultis?
Credebam te setiorem esse.
Sed cur tu non repetes, pater?
Bene. Magis auctoritatem monasteri et clerici paratialis edis malenensis non toleramus. Tantum de utilitatibus suis cogitant, non de utilitatibus orbis.
Itaque, volumus integram independentiam sed eletsi, et transitionem omnium iorum sacrum sodalitati.
Sed letium auctoritatem suam in parte orientali montis Cuthna conservabit. Urbs et tota regio occidentalis debet pnevitia esse.
Principale templum montis Cuthnae Sancta Barbara erit, et tote peciunie ex regione ad eus edificationem erunt.
Ego fortasse intelligere quid vos velle.
Si urrogationem magnum esse, sed si nos sustenebis vincere poterimus.
ego veli sire, plus de concilio hic. Quis, ubi, quando, quomodo?
Conabor tibi explanare. Contrari nostri hic adsunt. Avasiones et sacerdos malinensis Petrus.
Communicatio cum eius difficilis, cum obobus, obstinati impositus suus sunt.
Et per illustris Dominus albicus ex Venesova adest. Qui loco archiepiscopatus pragensis loquitur.
Magna incognita, sed fortasse nos sustinebit.
Etiam adest peregrinus, discipulus ex Sigismundi Aria, recte nescio quid hic faciat.
Necfe ego sio, dicunt eum bene bohemice loqui, sed cum eo locutos non sum. Sincere, me species eus teret.
Etiam adsunt in cole locales. Hi probabiliter nos sustinunt. Sed nunquam sire possumus, quid pos nostra terga dicant.
Deus iudex noster erit. Nunc nemini et nihilo credere potes.
Si ego bene intelligere, problema esse, cum hi?
Tu, intelligere bene.
Sanus ne es?
Ego sanus. Tantum fessus sum.
Huh. From what, I wonder?
Spero te requietorum esse, cardinalis.
Mons cutna puchra urbs est. Ego vele plus sire.
Ad libitum vestre eminentiae.
Mons cutna una ex maximis urbibus tempore presenti est. Gemma argentea.
Ita, Italisi, Germani, Judei, quoque id putant.
Tu ipse id vidisti. Venditores locali tibi persuaserunt aliquid emere.
Aliquando tentationibus succumbimus.
Sed vos hic falsas sustineri. Ego iam audire de falsas inviis. Rapiti! Homines noxi!
Multum dolimus.
Crede mihi, eminentia. Omnes megatorus ex Montecutna tales non sunt.
Lactatus sum, improbe et immunde, mons cutna gloriare de obiecte sine valorem. Deceptio.
Resolute non, domine. De hoc non pluriamur.
His grammar is very poor, and yet he does not seem drunk.
Omnia faciermus nerursum se non repetat.
Nunc cum Deus ire.
Dominus tecum, eminentia.
Post multos annos discordie denique sparamus in justitiam, cum letitia sermonum tuum finalum audeum.
Сейчас скажу, подождите.
My hands have stopped shaking. Good.
Блять, подожди.
Shall we get going?
Get started once you are ready.
You're the one who should begin.
Yai, kurva. All right, we do this.
Worthies, be quiet all, please. you all been waiting for this moment. Now will be decision. Let us hear words of legate sent by Him Holiness Pope Bonifacia, Him Eminence Cardinal Lorenzo Pozzo.
Domine Abbas, Patres Ecclesiastici, Domini incole urbis, hodie convenimus in splendido congressu, ut problema grave persolvamus, cuius est administratio spiritualis urbis, et quis fundationem edificationis templi sancte Barbara dicate curabit, commendato sancto patre legato sum, ut sententias vestras audiam et discordias ad secula seculorum persolvam, cum ambabus partibus locutus sum. Rogatus quid consilium meum sit benedictum auctoritate papale. Consilium albici ex vnisova audiam, ad traditionis redere debemus quae secula inter nos erant. Montem cutna semper malinus et monasterium sed Letianum administrabant, novi mores solum dissensiones creant. Sodalitas sedere, et terrena sua ad administrationem clarici paretiaris edis originales revertere debet.
Sed res mutate sunt, mons cudna orbs dissimilis est quam prius. Albicus pragae sententiam defendit quae invidia plena erat. Mons cudna nunc divitior, patentior et liberior est.
Liberior non est et nunquam erit, et tantum cupitis.
Mane, Domini Abbas, non suspecisti quomodo consuleret Dominus Cardinalis inter concilium, verba incoherentia, modus sermonis, fiduciam eos persona nobis non dat.
Fortasi inserti consului. Procul ad domus sum, sed traditionis conservari volo. Igitur sententia monasteri et clerici paretiaris edis mihi persuasit.
Non dubito quin consilium rectum seperes eminentia.
Audite nunc consilium meum quod fiducia pape Bonifaci sustenetur. Donationes urbanas, ecclesiasticas, tantum monasterium sed Letianum et clerici paretialis edes marinenses administrabunt, sodalitas dissolvenda, et clerici paretialis edes Pneviciana, pars clerici paretialis edis marinenses sit.
Possibile non est, visne nos dissolvere, sic tantum post multos annos pugnarum et passiones, quos sodalitas habuit. Talia acta neque nos, neque incole montis cudna nolumus, vos reverentia egere demonstratis. De eo considera, queso.
Pater Conrade Deus mi. Noli ridiculus esse. Hic flere non incipies ut parvus puer. Arbitror eum se, et sodalitatum eius nimis magni estimavisse. In optimis familiis agitur, consule ut via, lacrimas terge, et consilium meum legitimum accipe.
Ludificaris me!
Peccatus sis, Conrade. Dominus Cardinalis tantum significare vult opus non esse desperatione. Propter nos nihil temere debes. Accepemus
Te subalis nostris et de rebus praeteritis iam non lacvemur.
Finem horribilem habuit.
Sententia differe possunt. Concili finis est. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Finally, after all these years, things will hopefully be all right again.
I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
I told you.
So it seems Kuttenberg is back in our hands, Father.
We'll never let it slip away again.
What will happen now?
Can't we appeal?
To whom? You've heard the word of the Holy Father.
Hail, Pope Boniface!
Ter Gloria!
We'll meet next week to write down all the details. It's time to forget our old grievances. Sedlitz will make Kuttenberg great again.
We lost. What can we do?
It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
Well, that's settled then. The rest is up to you, Henry.
Отлично. Я уже устал от этой бормотухи.
Avete tutto, signori?
Sì, bella moia.
Does everybody know their part?
Sure. Let's get to it.
Are you sure you understand everything?
Got it. We'll go one by one, inconspicuously. I'll go out from the passageway last.
I noticed there's a door leading from there back to the walls. Maybe we can pass through it without anyone noticing.
Understood.
Agreed then. I overheard some of the guards leaving their posts on account of that damned legate. So, Godwin's doing his bit. All the better for us. Let's go. Inconspicuously and quietly, but quickly.
Погнали, блядь. Засыча, подожди. Пьем раз. Пьем два. Пьем три. Пьем четыре. Делать.
Get back in the kitchen now.
Capiche, Johnny?
Come on, Italian, move it. To the kitchen.
curry's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Bad luck. Fuck you!
Punishment by the blade.
You won't get me!
I'll put you to a bloody pulp, fucker. I've been waiting to see what we do.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Show yours.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
I'll hack you up like you deserve. I've been waiting for you.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
You. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Praying. I'm all yours.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals.
Блять. Так, во-первых, вот так, во-вторых, вот так. Еще. Да, блять, подожди. Это его убил, но я спалился. А я не хочу палиться. Блять, опять спалился нахуй.
Someone's lying. Fun's over.
Блять. Не получилось. Пробуем еще раз.
lying here for?
Enough of this. You're not in Italy, idiot. Ha! Ah! Ha!
Show your stuff.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard.
Too slow. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Punishment by the blade, my favorite. your stuff! I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals,
That was
bastard!
Do it! Hey! Hey! Useless! Bad luck. Punishment by the blade. My favorite. Oh, no fun! I'll hack you up like you deserve. Ah!
Well, that worked out well.
I'll say. You cleaned up the place pretty nicely.
Assassin.
Ассасин,
Let me
точно.
tell you, I'm glad to have you on my side.
Where's Adder?
I would also like to know.
He should have been here by now.
What are we going to do?
We'll wait for him.
I do not know, Henri. He had a quite simple task. And besides, I'm sure our people are impatiently pacing in the corridor by now.
Exactly. We don't want to put our plan at risk, do we? We should find him as soon as possible.
Exactement. We have to find him.
Maybe he's in the kitchen. He was eyeing up that cook.
Surely you do not think he would?
That's exactly what I think.
Mais non. He cannot be such a fool. He will not jeopardize the success of the whole enterprise. Zizka gave clear commands.
Maybe he suddenly had more urgent commands from his nether regions.
No. No. I think he cannot find the tools. He will be holed up in one of those smithies, I'm sure.
We'll see what tools he's dealing with. Come on, Henry.
Идем. Найти комара. Пойдем поищем, где мразь.
You hear that?
Так. Чтобы меня. Вот теперь можно. Так, теперь можно.
Get him, Adder.
Chi diavolo sei?
Do licha ciężkiego, nie pisz jak baba, broń się!
Ah, però! Quindi, oltre a tutto, siete anche degli intrusi! Impostori! Pagherete per questo!
No, Jesus Christ!
Vanda! Where are you?
Kokasz nic ci nie pomoże. Przygotuj się na śmierć.
Non sono facile da abbattere! Combatti! Ha! Ha! Ah!
Go on, then. Make a fool of yourself. I told you he had two left hands.
Odwal się.
What was that supposed to mean, Adder?
You were supposed to look for tools.
No i szukałem.
Ugh, you were using your own tool on the cook.
I'm sorry we had to kill Giuseppe for this.
True. He didn't seem like a bad fella.
An unnecessary death.
Jaka kurwa niepotrzebna śmierć? Miał wybór? Miał! Nie wkurwiajcie mnie już.
All right, just don't get mad. I don't understand a word anyway.
Narzędzia mam. Także zabierzmy się do roboty.
To tell me you even found time to get to tools.
Bez pracy nie ma kołaczy.
At least he did something right.
Cicho! A teraz wszyscy pójdźmy do tej piwnicy i znajdźmy miejsce, gdzie łączy się z korytarzem. Ziszka ma stukać z drugiej strony ściany, więc chyba go usłyszymy.
Ну, за
Let's do
дело.
it.
Погнали поговорить с комаром, найти место в подвале, где соединяется с коридором. Чего, блядь? Кого, нахуй? Ничего не понял, блядь. Как этот квест, блядь, ебучий брать, чтоб он не мешался мне, нахуй? Заебал он меня, блядь. Куда мне идти? Чего вы столпились тут, блядь? Мы всех порешили, нахуй. Джузеппе, извини. Так, а куда мне идти, блядь? Куда? Сюда?
It's not here.
В смысле не здесь, блядь?
Fucking cramped cellar.
Not here. This isn't it.
Сейчас найду.
Solid wall.
Это тоже не здесь.
Cisco!
Solid wall.
It's not here.
Да где, блядь? Какая, блядь, свинина, нахуй? Где мне, блядь, искать-то, нахуй? Здесь? Нет. Где?
It's not here.
Nothing here.
This isn't it. Not here. Here they are.
Да вот
Found
они,
them.
блядь. Что вы меня путаете, блядь?
Fuck it, fellas. It's all cockeyed.
Все, Влашский двор наш. Кинематографично. Катерину хоть бы в доспехи облачили, блядь. Что она, блядь, в платье вечно носится нахуй. Причем в одном и том же, блядь.
Italienne is ours.
В одном и том же, блядь, платье нахуй. Опачки, здравствуйте.
Please forgive this interruption. I am Captain Jan Žižka of Trotsnov. This is a raid, and you are my prisoners.
Well, at last! I've had it up to the fucking eyeballs here.
God, seize them!
Godwin, parish priest of Uzhitz, at your service, your saintliness. And now, shut the fuck up or I'll redden your fucking cheeks for you.
Понял, блядь? Черт.
This is damn good. And now, back to why we are here.
Mind the door. No one gets in or out.
Все, ребятки, вы попали нахуй. Что, миссия выполнена?
Gotowe, panie dowódco. Wszyscy ocalali są zamknięci w sieni. Już nawet nie mieli siły walczyć. Kurwa, zero zabawy.
I'm not sure what you're saying, Ada, but nice work.
Do not forget the Janos. I help too, eh?
And now we go and get that silver.
Aye. The royal treasury awaits. Pull out that key, Henry. To the task.
Wait up, fellas.
What about the captives? This is not what we agreed to.
That's true, Shishka. We have to free the nobles.
The sooner the better.
The prisoners are being held in the chamber of King Wenceslas himself, so I assume they're not suffering too much.
I wouldn't mind a dungeon like that myself.
Our agreement stands, my lady. We'll free your father and the other nobles. But we came here mainly to deprive that ginger bastard of his silver.
We certainly did.
The silver's not going anywhere. But my father is imprisoned here by the most powerful man in Hungary. What if he gets the notion to harm him?
I can say something about this. Not every man of Hungary is crazy fuck. Not all is charming and handsome like Janos, but the Chaba, he not so bad. You know what? You leave Janos, have words with him.
If you like, but take Ada with you just in case.
Zabawimy się.
I want to go with them.
You not trust us? Or what?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Henry here will go with you, Janos. He's proved his parleying skills many times.
More or less.
Let's go over it once more so you all know what to do. First we'll open the treasury, then Brabant's men will start taking the silver to Rutard Palace. Janos, Ada and Henry will go and talk to that Chaba fella. Maybe we won't have to resort to violence. Once the lords are free, you take them to your palace to safety.
Captain commands.
Someone has to take watch on the battlements until we've taken out all the silver. We'll take turns. Got it?
Got it.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Jasne, kurwa.
sure.
Got it.
Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Jasne, kurwa.
And now, finally,
Silver!
open it up, Henry.
Что делать, блядь? Скажите мне уже нахуй. Опять ролики хуёлики смотреть, блядь. Ебаная, сука. Ебать.
O kurwa, to nam kupi dużo ruchanka.
This is really gonna piss off that ginger Hungarian cunt!
You know the way to the Refat Palais, mon ami.
Они, сука, предадут нас, блядь.
Right, men. To the task!
Что делать? Освободить панов, блядь.
We do it!
Ciekawi mnie ten osiłek.
Пойдем? Пойдем.
More like he not give.
Да нахуй мне этот, блядь, факел вечно тулится, нахуй. Освободить панов, значит освободи. Подожди, куда мы идем? Кто нас бить будет? О! Здравствуйте.
The Italian court is ours, Chaba. Release the prisoners, and you won't be harmed.
Slow down, fellas. No sudden moves. How about we just talk first? About what you want. and what I want.
Yeah, we countrymen, we solve it peaceful way, eh?
You are serious? You are from our country?
From Trenchin. Kezaluk.
Of course, that accent. What chance? I am from Buddha, but me and my wife live a short way from Cheta. We're almost neighbors.
Yeah? We neighbors? Maybe we know some same people, eh? So, you should be nice and let Lord go. We do not want somebody die here, eh?
Ale mógłby. I to diabelsko szybko. Niech o tym nie zapomina.
Listen, fellas. I watched you from the window. Clean work, I must admit. I also counted how many of you there are. More than enough to take on one man. Only that one man is me. If I have to, I'll roll all of you down these stairs, one by one. Neighbors or not.
We're giving you a chance to join the right side. We've taken over the Italian court, and we're taking all the silver. Sigismund will have to move out. You think he'll take you with him when you're no longer needed?
Lad, I have imprisoned so many people for Sigismund. Even a Hungarian Palatine. There will always be work for me. The king knows I am reliable, and I do not plan to betray him today. Try anything, and I will crush you like bugs.
Myśli o sobie jakiś z niego gladysz. Już dawno nikt mu nie obił mordy.
Easy. Other. Easy.
Takich wycyskanych wytworniciów to już najbardziej nienawidzę. Kurwa, urwę mu łeb!
Calm down, Adder. We want to settle this in peace. I'm sure Zizka will be happier if we can pull this off without a fight.
Zizka. No do diabła. Ale cóż innego miałbym zrobić z tym padalcem?
Leave it to me. Listen, Chaba. We are people here. Neighbors even, do picze. We make some deal, eh? We want you let our lords go. That is all.
And I am telling you, I cannot do that. It would end badly for me.
It don't have to be. Listen, there is a royal silver. Right there. Lots. And it's ours now. What if some go your way? Hey! Not to the Sigismund, not to some fucking lord, but to Chaba.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Clever fella. Everybody has the prize. What is yours? Hey!
What good is coin if Sigismund has me beheaded the first chance he gets? I have a house in Cheta, and a family. I do not want to spend the rest of my days on the run in a foreign land. If I release them... Mind, I am only thinking aloud. If I release them, what am I to say to Sigismund and his people?
You can tell him we beat you. You gave it your best, but we were too strong.
If he would believe me. Most likely I will no longer be considered the strongest man in Hungary. And I will definitely be finished as the royal jailer. On the other hand, that means I will not have to spend all my time watching over people.
Ну вот, тем более.
A new life awaits you.
A more peaceful life, that is for sure. In any case, if I am to survive, I will have to personally deliver a report about what happened here to the court in Sedlec. But just to be on the safe side, I will send someone else with the report to Sigismund. Seriously now, I will give you until dawn. You have my word as a nobleman. That is all I can do for you.
I understand. Go with God, Chaba.
Farewell, gentlemen. And you, if you go back home someday, come and see me in Cheta. We will have a drink.
It will be a pleasure, Chaba.
Here is the key, and give my regards to the gentlemen. I hope they will remember me fondly.
Ну отлично, блядь. Хотя мы могли бы его и зарубить как колбасу. О!
Henry.
Все, выходите, блядь, заебали меня. Что вы тут коптитесь, блядь? Бать же миссия, пиздец. Не, ну интересно, интересно, ладно. Как фильм, как кино, хорошее такое, неплохое, средневековое, рыцарское кино. Ну, в принципе, да, режиссеры поработали вообще на отлично, сценарий написан Бесподобно.
You have the gall to look me in the eye after letting him die? Your own brother? My only son. I never want to see your face again.
Да похуй, Багута, забей ты хуй на него, блядь.
Wait, Lord Odorin. I think Godwin doesn't bear as much blame as you think.
No. How did you come to that conclusion?
There was nothing else he could do at that moment. He was in a difficult position. Christopher himself sent him to save the lords. If he hadn't gone there, even more people would be dead. He did what his brother asked of him. I'd have done the same. And you probably would too. Am I right?
I hadn't considered that. Perhaps I judged you too harshly, Godwin.
I understand. Losing Christopher must be very painful for you.
It's a pain that won't fade anytime soon. But with time, maybe we'll be able to talk about it.
Thanks, Henry.
Роза, что тебе надо?
Thank you.
Да не за что. Все удалось, теперь будем делать еще.
Can I do anything for you?
You've done enough already. But one thing crossed my mind. If you have the time, you could have a look in King Wenceslas' library. It's somewhere upstairs in the palace. I've heard there are unique manuscripts there, and I expect he won't mind if you borrow a few books from there.
So it was a success.
That's a weight off my shoulders. We didn't get on as well as we might have, Henry. But maybe I misjudged you. I'll never forget what you did for us today. What you did for me. I want to offer you an olive branch, and I hope you'll accept it.
I accept, my lady. Thank you.
My pleasure, Sir Knight.
What will you do now?
We'll go back to Rutard Palace and wait for you all there. That passageway is frightening. But what the hell? And then I suppose we'll ride out with you. Nothing good awaits us in this town anymore.
So, farewell for now, Rosa.
Good luck. I'll pray for you all, Henry.
Все, прощай. Прощай, Роза Павловна, или как тебя там, не знаю. А что мне надо взять? Подожди. Дневник. Поври с Жишкой на стену. Это еще миссия Ураторес, да, длится? А нет, это ограбление по Влашскому. Куда? Тебе? Что тебе надо, блядь?
Did you want something from me?
I would like to draw your attention to the treasures hidden here, my dear Goy brother. You are new to Kuttenberg, and I would not want you to regret missing any opportunities to discover its graces, of which there are many.
So tell me, what can I find here?
Our people are not even allowed in here, but that does not mean we do not know what is inside. I have a pretty clear idea where to find things. There is a lot. Weapons, armor, silver, rare manuscripts, all sorts. If there's one place in the world where you can get rich, it is here. And I will take advantage of it. I deserve it for everything this town has done to my people.
What about the weapons?
As you might expect, they are stored in the armory, upstairs above the kitchen. There are some rare pieces there.
The silver is in the treasury, isn't it?
Of course. But not only there. You will find silver sheets used to mint groschen in the smithies and the Preckhouse.
What about those rare manuscripts?
The personal library of King Wenceslas is here, upstairs in the palace. It is said there are pieces there from Emperor Charles's collection. Those are surely worth a lot. Try climbing that spiral staircase and see for yourself.
You're not even allowed into the Italian court.
Jews are not allowed pretty much anywhere outside the Jewish quarter. People generally do not like us. But when they want to borrow some money or sort something out, then they come. Ingrates are everywhere.
Так, назад. Окей, удачи.
Good luck, son.
And to you, make the most of every moment here. You will not get another chance.
Так, хорошо. Подожди. Надо побегать все это, блядь, пообшарить, да? Кстати, много чего есть. Надо это все, блядь, прошерстить. Что у нас тут? Влашский двор. Блядь, серебряные обрезки. Что за, блядь, серебряные обрезки? Чертеж чеканских монет, серебряные обрезки. Так, это все ломаем нахрен. Надо. Чеканить, блядь. Все это ломаем. Блять, ну ничего интересного. А, тут что-то есть. Тут не надо. Это все заберу. Так, что еще тут есть? Винтовая лестница. Винтовая лестница. Блять. Так, золотой перстень. Ух, тут, блять, золотой. Распятие, 2 штуки. Ебать, я тут разбогатею нахрен. Короче, как говорится, сокровища врага наши. Теперь надо, блять, это все. Поднимайся, говорит, по винтовой лестнице. Че, я могу туда нахуй? Я могу. Сюда. Блять, подожди. Где, блять, библиотека-то нахуй? А, вон она. Закрыто. Так. Понял, блядь. А чё они без сознания, блядь? Светильник, блядь. Чего не могу, кстати, светильник повесить? Или могу? А могу я светильник, блядь, повесить? Что-то закрыто, блядь. Ладно, друзья, я иду выше. Вот что. Книга песен. Цирюльки. Забираем, блядь. Ебать тут книги, нахуй. Ебать тут книги. Это и есть самая библиотека, да? Кстати, мне что-то напис. Забираем, блядь. Охренеть, не встать. Оружейная над кухней, значит, мне сказали, да? Подожди, где оружейная? Туда пройти нельзя. А вот и оружейная, ебать. Что тут есть? Дальнобойная стрела, забираем. Это мне не надо. Все вскрываем. Ржавый нагрудник. Бля, надо взять. Броника. Что у нас? Обычный длинный. Роскошный боевой молот. Так, это все взять. Что это? Ну и все, можно отсюда съябывать. Книги, блядь.
Here.
Finally, the changing of the guard. Kobienko will be happy. He's bored out of his mind here, which is actually a good thing.
What about Capon?
He said he wouldn't mind staying. I have a feeling he doesn't really want to go into the passageway. But orders have to be obeyed, noble or not. We could get in a lot of trouble otherwise.
What's next?
All the silver must be taken to Rutard Palace. We have wagons there that'll take us to Colleen. I'll go and see how we're doing. Then we'll start pulling our people back towards the passageway. Once we're all there, Dry Devil will detonate the powder keg and collapse the passageway behind us. That's what I call clean work, Henry. Clean work.
I can't even believe how smoothly everything went.
Why wouldn't it? A good plan and a good crew. What could go wrong?
Shishka!
What's going on?
They're here!
Who?
Soldiers, Pragas. They're coming from all sides.
We've got company.
Fuck! Everyone, hide!
Чего? Ебать, уже? Серьезно, нахуй? Не понял, блядь.
Shishka! I know you're in there!
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be licking Markvart's ass in Sedlets?
I got word of what you were up to here. Decided I just couldn't miss it.
What do you want?
Open the gate. Hand over Radzig's bastard. And I'll let the rest of you leave.
There is no such person here!
We both know you don't stand a chance. And I'm offering you your lives in exchange for that piece of shit!
It's a shame you weren't there to see Ishtvan's plunge from the tower. Although I see you've got ladders, so you could try it for yourself today.
I'll skin you alive, you cur!
Aside.
Your master's dead, and now it's your turn.
You don't stand a chance, asshole! I'll conquer these walls like it's a garden fence!
In your dreams?
You think? You fuckers only amount to a handful.
A handful of warriors with far more experience than you. You're used to having numbers on your side. You've never had your mettle tested in a tough battle.
You're fooling yourself! You know full well how this is gonna end. Your days are numbered. Pray you get killed in battle, otherwise it's the noose for you. Today's your judgment day!
You're gonna die, you bastard! I'll take care of it myself, just like with Istvan.
Enough talk! On my command! Attack!
Да пошел ты нахуй.
We need more time! Watch out for those ladders! For it.
Hey, fucker!
We need more time! Watch out for those ladders! Now I'll show you!
Yeah.
Can't do that, can you? Defend the walls! We have to hold!
I'm gonna shoot you!
Now, to the task! These walls will not fall! Hey, I need a hand here! Start praying! We need more
Can't do that, can you? Don't spare him. Defend the wall. You have to hold. Fuck that. Right, come on. Back.
Ой, какие молокососы! Ой, блядь!
How you doing?
Какие вы слабые, ёбан-бобан. Так. Вот это. Вот это.
Show your stuff!
You won't get me.
No, you don't!
What are you looking at?
Surprise, surprise! Te skurwysyny lubią to robić od tyłu.
Od tyłu to boli. I naprawdę robi się gównianie.
Eric! Stay out of it, Blackamoor! Or you might get hurt. What the fuck you keeping at? Move it!
What are you waiting for, you idiots? Kill them!
ямба, нахуй. А то разогнались, блядь. У меня уже сил нету, блядь, проходить это дерьмо. Всем спасибо за просмотр. На сегодня все. Завтра будем продолжать со всем этим, блядь, разбираться, нахуй. Или не завтра, или послезавтра. Неважно. На сегодня все.